Welcome to my channel. It's your boy Rich Kid. Today, I really want to advocate for the legalization of cannabis, aka Igbo weed. I think we should legalize Igbo because with the state of this country, when things are actually not going well, there are no jobs. The economy is bad. It's really bad. A lot of people are suffering. Farmers are suffering. They cannot even go to their farm anymore. You know, and they don't really have equipment to preserve their farm products. So what am I saying? I think they should legalize weed because in 2018 Canada legalized weed, and then that same year their government made about $1.4 billion in taxes just from the legalization of weed, aka Igbo. At the same time, the legalization of weed in 2018 in Canada created about more than 150,000 jobs for the youth. Now, if we want to even talk about it, let's say weed is actually not a bad thing. It's a plant made by God. It's a plant created by God, and I think we need to educate ourselves what weed is about, like what cannabis is. Cannabis is not meant to be smoked. It's not for smoking only. Cannabis is not for smoking only. Now, a lot of people don't know that cannabis is medicinal. So cannabis consists of a lot of compounds, but the two major active compounds in cannabis is THC and CBD. Now, THC and CBD has proven to be medicinal to humans. Okay, so it has proven to help for pain relief, anxiety. It has proven to help epileptic patients. It has proven to help epilepsy, and also people actually use it as an appetizer. So it is highly medicinal. Other countries have actually exploited cannabis, like they've legalized it. A lot of countries are now seeing the benefit of cannabis, and they are now legalizing it. So, like I was saying, if Canada had made $1.4 billion in taxes from the revenue of legalizing cannabis, just imagine how much the revenue itself is. So I don't know how Canada actually do their taxing, but let's say that $1.4 billion is actually 30% of the money generated from cannabis. Can you imagine how much money we can be making? And $1.4 billion is actually not a small money in Nigeria. Now, look at it. Nigeria, we have a fertile land, we have land, we have labor. There are a lot of people that are unemployed. The supply of labor is even more than the demand. So there's labor on ground. So if they legalize cannabis, it will definitely help the country because there are a lot of people who actually venture into the business, and it will create a lot of jobs. Because if Canada created 150,000 jobs from legalizing cannabis, just imagine how many jobs will be created in Nigeria. Canada's population is no more than 36 million people, but Nigeria we are over 200 million people. So if they legalize cannabis, it will definitely create a lot of jobs because many people will venture into the business. And I feel like if it's being legalized, the black market or the illegal sales will actually reduce because everybody will want to commercialize it. Everybody would want to make money. Now in Nigeria today, people import cannabis. In Nigeria, people import weed, people import Igbo. You hear people talking about Canadian loud, you hear people talking about Ghana loud, you hear people talking about Kenyan loud, and different breeds of loud. Now they are importing, they are sending Nigerian money out, and we are not making anything. So if we are actually farming cannabis, if it's legalized and we are farming it, we will export more, and more money will come into the country, and it will actually help the economy of the country. And aside that, it will also create jobs for Nigerians. It will create jobs for the youth, and it will reduce crime. Because an idle mind is a devil's workshop. Just imagine a graduate who has spent all his time going to school and learning and invested so much of his time and money into education, and then he's back home with no job, and he's been looking for jobs for the past years. No job. He has bills to pay, he has responsibilities. He will definitely indulge in crime. People like that, it will only take time. And sometimes people who are into crime, it's not like they are willing to do it. It's just because of the conditions, it's just because of the situations around. You know, if you don't have a job and then you have to eat, you will probably do anything for survival. You do anything for food. And when the devil comes knocking at your door, you would not even think twice because you want to eat and you don't have anything and you don't have hope. So I think we should legalize cannabis. They should legalize Igbo in Nigeria. It will really help. It will really help. Because the truth is, whether you like it or not, people will still smoke Igbo. If you legalize it or not, people will still smoke Igbo. People have been smoking Igbo. You go to social media, every little thing you hear, kana, 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 kana. What do you think is kana? Kana is Canadian loud. People still smoke. So why not just legalize this thing so that we can actually be making money from it? We can actually be making money from it. And for me, I've actually not seen anybody that has smoked and gone rogue, because I'm not saying to smoke is good. It's actually not good. It's harmful to the health. But I don't think I've ever seen anybody who smoked weed and then start um and and the person has start behaving violently. Actually, I've not seen it. I might be wrong. I stand to be corrected. But majorly, I've not seen anybody that actually smoke weed and start behaving violently. Mostly what I see people when they smoke weed, they begin like they're always happy, they're always smiling. Even if the thing is not funny, if you say something that's not funny, they're always like, they always have this joy, they're always smiling, you know. So but that's not the case. That's not what I'm talking about. But if Canada is actually generating, and over the years from 2018 till now, they've actually made more than that, and I'm pretty sure the figure should be around 40 billion, because last time I checked it was around 30 something billion in dollars. So Canada has actually made about 40 something billion in dollars since the legalization of cannabis, since the legalization of Igbo. Just imagine if we are making this much money in Nigeria. It will really help the country. We cannot just focus only on the oil. We cannot just focus only on the gold or the mineral resources, or only on food and poultry. Cannabis is also something we can actually explore. It's a field we can actually explore, and we have the land. We have everything it takes. We have the land, and there are people who are actually waiting, to invest into something like this. And I know perfectly that if it's actually legalized, there are a lot of you know big businessmen that will actually want to even venture into it. So please, I think it should be legalized. So you guys, I think you should drop your opinion in the comment section. Let me know what you think as well. Let me know what goes through your mind. Do you think that if they legalize cannabis in Nigeria, it will be of help? It will be of more good than bad for us, or it will be of more bad than good? Because right now, I don't really even talk about the oil. But right now, the oil, it seems that is actually of more bad than good to us, because of everything going on. But and it's not everybody that actually can venture into oil, because you need connections. But cannabis is something, it's a plant. Everybody can plant it. Everybody can get a farmland. It's cheap to acquire a farmland. Everybody can farm it. At least if you can get a farmland and you farm it, and then you have like a production center where you take your plants to and you sell it, and then they pack it and we export. That's a lot of money, a lot of money. And it will create jobs for us.